So we're here in Lake Forest. You can see this particular area's got a pretty good mix of roofs, steel roofs. That's a steel roof right there. It looks pretty nice, not bad. Asphalt composition shingle roofs, a lot of presidential roofs. Flat roofs, all kinds of stuff. And we do fix asphalt composition shingle roofs. They normally don't fail, so we don't fix them too much. They're pretty bulletproof. We're fixing one this morning. This is a presidential roof. You see it's got a cricket inside here. It's an area where the two slopes meet in the center and then the water goes left and right. And these always wear out. So there's this roof right here, this particular shingle. You can see it's really heavy duty. This stuff's gonna last like 50 years. These little lower sloped areas, they go 20 years max. And so it's always good to have these redone when you redo the shingles. I can't tell if they did or not. That roof looks really old. When you replace these crickets though, one of the things, a lot of times people just coat them. You're gonna see this thing is just hammered. It's toast. It's totally toast. So you got to get this whole area out, which means you have to take off a row of these shingles going all the way across and get this row all the way out, and then we can get all the nails exposed. Once you get the first row out, you can see, well, they didn't even use nails, they just used staples. So then we can pull out all the staples and get this out one row at a time, and then we can check the pitch on it, make sure it's proper from here to there, plywood it if we have to, whatever we have to do to make sure it pours. Put the shingles back, and that's about it. So we're going to get all this torn apart. We're going to show you how to do a cricket repair. It can be pretty difficult. Inside here we're going to do a peel and stick roof, probably a base, a mid-ply, not sure. Have one of the project managers picking up the stuff. I'm not sure how he bid it in a cap sheet. It's going to pretty much look just like this, white roll roofing. It's self-adhered roofing though. And we'll get this all torn out, show you what it looks like when we tear it out. We'll get it all put back together, and we'll show you how what needs to be done in order to properly replace a cricket. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're going to show you what it looks like about halfway stripped. We're going to get the whole thing stripped. You can see that you got to get all these shingles out, because this roof is supposed to be up here about 18 inches, so you got to get a nice good white clearance all the way across. All these shingles, you see, you have to stack them so that they go back exactly where they go, otherwise you see these shadow lines. So it's kind of a pain in the butt to take this roof apart, because the pattern that they have in here causes issues. And you can see there's the end of the roof. Nice big clearing. We're going to get this whole thing out. There should be 2 layers. This looks like a hot mop cap. We got 3 of us. Should be able to. What do we got here? 9 o'clock, 5 after 9. So our goal is to get it stripped here by 10, cricket, everything. See what we got for the pitch, if we have to add plywood or whatever, and by 1 o'clock, I'm going to see if we can get the self-adhered roof all installed and based out and ready to go, and then by the end of the day, all we got left to do is put the comp back together, which that's a piece of cake. So that's about it. A little progress. You see we're getting there. We've been here about an hour. You can see we're killing it. You get a couple really experienced people, you should be able to strip this in about an hour or 2 hours. You can't go too fast because you don't want to damage the shingles. So it's not something you can fly on. So if you have your roofer out here, a couple most important things. You have a cricket done on a presidential TL roof. You got to make sure that they stack them all right above so they go back exactly where they do. Otherwise you're going to see a ton of shadow lines. It'll look like garbage. You got to make sure that this cricket gets completely torn out. This one that was put in last time went over the old one. So if you think, oh, of course everybody's going to tear these out. No, they don't. You're going to see that there's another cricket right underneath here. There's 2 here, I can promise you that. I always do. They're always taking shortcuts. This right here is not a shortcut. So we'll follow up and take some pictures. We'll show you how it comes out. We're back here. You can see we got the cricket torn out. We framed it up, plywood, end to end. Make sure that now all the water is going to go all the way to the edge. Based it out, applied it out, put on the weatherwood, Certainteed self-adhered cap sheet, and now we're just lacing back the shingles. It's a little bit of a puzzle to put back together because we're trying to make sure that they all fit like perfectly. Let's see if we can pull that off. Probably not. We're gonna give it a try though. So we're taking our time, put it all back together, show you what it comes out like, and see what a perfect cricket looks like. That's it.